Welcome back, lads, ladettes, and lasses. My name is Josh, and today we are doing episode 4 of Akame ga Kill. I was thinking like what we've been through already. Like before I did the intro, I was like, oh, recap time. Feels like it's been a lot more than 3 episodes, but also perfectly paced for 3 episodes. We've got our main boy Tatsumi. He's went to the capital, wanted to become a knight to get money so he can go help his village with his friends. His friends are dead. A lot of bad stuff happened. Met these assassins. Akame has kind of like been really cold to him, but then she warmed up to him once he made sure that he's like not prideful. He's not going to risk his life just to save his image. And then Mime, who was the most against a new person joining. I thought she might have been like the last person to win over, but no. She might be the first person that we won over. They've kind of got like this, kind of got like this bantering relationship going on. They went from like, or mine went from absolutely rejecting him to more like, all right, yeah, I can accept him because I can like banter off of him. I can kind of make fun of him. He can take it. So like the relationship went from really hostile to like, yeah, all right, they're co-workers now. They're co-workers. So I don't know if in this episode we're gonna go off to not meet someone, but we're gonna work with someone else. Because episode 2 was like the Akame episode, episode 3 was the Mime episode. So maybe we go off of like Leona, Lavat, Bulat might be cool, but he and Tatsumi kind of already got like a bro-relationship. They're already like pretty chill with each other, so I don't know if we're gonna spend an episode dedicated to him. Maybe we do. Maybe his backstory, his epic anime backstory, because he is a knight of the capital, a high-ranking knight of the capital as well. So yeah, Other than that, we kind of left last episode off with the stinger of some big boy. He looked at the wanted posters for Akame and he's like, finally a challenge, and he killed 2 guards. So, what does that mean? I don't know. But shall we just get right into this episode, lads? I think we will. So this episode of Kill la Kill was kind of more, it was another Akame episode. We did get to work with Akame, so I assume, it is literally named after her. So I guess maybe like every other episode we get to be like with another one of the 7 assassins, maybe. But we delved a little bit more into her past with her sister. And does she know that Tatsumi knows about her backstory? Like, does she know that? What was her name? Leona? I think it was Leona. I should have put like cat girl next to her. I think it was Leona. Does she know that Leona told her, or told him, that she was an assassin? She and her sister had to go through all of that, her past, and something unexplained happened to her sister. Does she know that he already knows a portion of her history, or is she like keeping him in the dark because that's something? Really, Leone, maybe not. Maybe she shouldn't have said that. Like that's kind of personal, and maybe it's like she doesn't care if somebody tells her or not. But I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe she doesn't. But so cold, but so cool when the headhunter just shows her sister, and he's like, no one, for sure. I thought for sure she was gonna say like, I've already killed my sister, or like, it's easier to do something twice. I thought for sure she was gonna say something like that, but they do hint that she is still alive, the sister, and I'm going to assume that she's either, like I said this last episode or episode 2, I don't remember. The only thing I know about this show is that there's a character named Esdith. So I'm going to assume either the sister is Esdith, or maybe the sister is going to be like a mid-season finale kind of thing, and then we go into another plot line. I don't know, with 1-season animes, with 24-episode animes, you either have like this one really long plot line that they go through, or they can go like Gurren Lagann, where it's like half the season is this and the other half of the season is this. I don't know how Akame ga Kill is going to want to like do that. If you hear a little patty, that's my dog just walking around my room. He just got up from his nap, but I don't know how Akame ga Kill is going to like focus on their story? Are they going to do like one continuous storyline? Or are they going to do like maybe half of season 1 is just getting to know the characters, and the other half is like heavy plot stuff? Because we do have like a string of a plot, like overthrow the capital, kill the minister, make everything better. And then we're getting hints of like maybe this war, or not maybe this war, like definitely a war is going to come. We're having hints of building our forces up, the revolution and all that. So is it going to be build up for the first half, and the second half is going to be like the payoff? Or is it just going to... I'm not really sure. But I thought for sure that Akame was going to say, like, I've already killed my sister, or something like that. But the line that she said, my love... I want to kill my sister because of the love I have for her. So that's... it. You can take that line either way. Since she said it in present tense... I'm sorry, that fish is being very loud. I do not know why. But if you want to take that in like... She said it in present tense, I think. I could have misheard it, but it sounded more like I want to kill my sister because of the love I have for her. Makes me think that she's still alive. Which gonna add a lot of dark... not history, but a lot of dark layers if they ever get reunited. And if she still is alive, this is anime, of course get reunited. Like, oh, you left me, or maybe Akame tried to leave with her, but the sister was way more into it than she was. I'm not sure. That was a really cool scene. Just seeing like that uber confident headhunter, like, oh yeah, easy pickings, I'm gonna murder her, and then she just takes the slash, and he's like, ooh, ooh. She didn't even cut him either. Like that, he reacted so fast to block it, but in her mind, she did cut her sister with the blade that's only one slash, and there was a lot of blood too. So in her mind, he didn't even turn back into the headhunter. It was still her sister. And then I'm sure like he turned back into the headhunter when they like kept fighting after that. But we got a history of also the Imperial, also the headhunter. Okay, before I go into this, because I've kind of already talked about that opening scene where he's just talking to, not talking, he's like holding that woman up. And he's like, oh, you should have known how dangerous it is to go out at night. I just did not expect him to go, how does it feel like to be without a body? And I thought maybe it's like something spiritual. No! Immediate hard, like far frame cut to just him holding the woman's head. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. But yeah, he was an interesting villain. I thought he might have been a little bit something more. But they just kind of just set him up last episode so that we can fight him this episode. I kind of thought maybe it's going to be like something would go a little bit longer, but nah. Not only did he get slashed with the one-hit sword, he got slashed in the neck with a lot of blood. But yeah, he didn't come back from that one. But yeah, he was an interesting kind of villain to fight. It's like he kind of goes into what the minister's doing with how not only are people that he's sending to, like, not only is his rule like it's affecting the people that he's like getting executed, but it's affecting like the people who like he's an executioner. Yeah, I mean there were executioners in medieval times. I'm sure they didn't all go insane, but I'm sure they also felt some guilt for killing some people. But with the minister, he's just sending so many people to die that it's created a bloodlust in one of his best executioners. So we were still kind of getting like this plot around the minister, though this one was very much looser. But he was an interesting villain to have. I would kind of wish we kind of got to see a little bit more of him, but honestly I don't really know what else they could have done with him. Solid death though, solid death. With him going like, the voices, they finally stopped. It was a pretty good death. Pretty interesting villain. But I really like what they're doing with Akame and, I always forget his name. Tatsumi. I really like how they're like just slowly building up their friendship and how they're building to trust each other. Like, and also Tatsumi, not his inner monologue, but at least what the headhunter was telling us. Well, he was fighting the headhunter. It wasn't even while he was fighting him. It was immediate. as soon as the headhunter revealed himself not to be Sayo, which dirty trick. I was wondering if he was just seeing something, like maybe it was good faith that it happened for the headhunter, but no, the headhunter literally just shows you who you love the most. Which man, did Sayo know? Did Sayo know that he loved her the most? What about his other friend? Does he feel betrayed? But no. Shoot, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, Tatsumi is not the typical, like, oh, don't worry, I can do this myself. And then he gets his butt kicked and like, all right, now I need to stall for time. No, immediately, the headhunter's like, oh, I'm gonna stall him for time until my partner can get here. Is that what you're thinking? And he's like, oh shoot, you read my mind. It's like immediately he's thinking, all right, I can't take this guy on myself. He's got one of these weapons. I'm not an idiot, so if I can't run, I can at least hold him off for Akame to get here. Which props to Tatsumi, because sometimes that is a whole character arc that you need to go through. But he already picked it up immediately, the threat and danger that he's in. So good job, Tatsumi. Gold star for trying and doing the right thing in the situation. But man, Akame's just on a different level. All of them are. All of the assassins are. Shoot, did it tell us how many are in Night Raid? I know they keep like showing us, but I keep forgetting to count. So there's Sho, Balat, Lavat, Leona, Akame, and Mime? Is there 6? Like, I'm excluding Hatsumi. And then the boss, of course, so including Hatsumi and the boss, there's 8 members? I think there's 8 members total that we've seen so far. And all of, other than the boss and Hatsumi, unless the boss is hiding something underneath that arm, they don't have weapons. They don't have, or they all have weapons, sorry, my bad. They have, or not even weapons, they have Imperial arms. And within this episode, we even saw, like, it's not exclusively weapons or armor, it can be gear too. So, I thought Leone was a cat girl. I thought she was like this, like she could just turn it on and off. It's kind of like her species. No, it's literally her gear that turns her into a cat girl. It says any beast, or it gives her the power of a beast. Is that exclusively a lion, or could she just want, like, I want the strength of an elephant, or I want the bite force of a crocodile? It'd be interesting if she can, like, switch out the animals. I'm not sure. I think we've only seen her use the lion paws, but it'd be interesting if she can, like, swap them out and, like, choose different specialties from each one, or maybe the lion paws are just they symbolize just every animal, and she just has the strength of every beast, but you just see the lion paws. It could be that. So she has her belt. Balat has his armor, which, whew, love seeing that armor. It's not even a spear that's the Imperial arm. No, it's literally the armor. Any normal person that wears it would die. That's how much stress it puts on the wearer. So Balat, we already know he's a beast, but he's even more of a beast now. I believe his name's Lavat, and he has the strings, which I think we know the least about him. Him and Sho we know the least about, which I would like to see a little more of both of them, just to see Lavat mostly to see in action, and then Sho, I mean, like, watching Kill la Kill, so like scissor weapons, yeah, sure. The Sho has the scissor weapons, which are interesting weapons. I think they're really practical, but it's anime, so whatever. I'd like to see them in use. Mime has the gun, and Akame has the sword. And then I guess maybe now Tatsumi has the eyeball. They did not break it. I don't even know if you can break Imperial arms, but they didn't break the eyeball. So yeah, maybe Tatsumi can use it, because he said, like, do I get an Imperial arm now too? And they're like, well, we don't have one laying around, but if we ever find one, you'll be the first one to get it. So Tatsumi, you can tell the future. You can show people their loved ones. You can read people's minds. Maybe not. Maybe you can see through Clothing. Maybe we shouldn't give a teenage boy this kind of power. I mean, it's not like he's seeing anything new with mime anyway. But yeah, if he does get this eye, that's going to be interesting. I mean, it would be good for him. He finally it'll help him feel more with the group, maybe. He won't be like that odd guy out because he's not the only one without an Imperial arm. And then he also needs a readjustment period to start fighting with it, to like implement all these strategies to use with it. So we saw 4. He said of the 5. There's 5 things that the eye can do. You can show people their loved ones. Shoot, I said 4 of them. Why am I? You can read minds, you can see the future, and you can look through objects. So I wonder what the... Did we see the 5th one? Am I forgetting one? Or have we not seen the 5th one yet? I might have forgotten one, but it also might not have been explained yet, and we can see that later on, where Tatsumi is using it. But yeah, we have 48 Imperial arms, 7 of which are within our hands. So, sure, that's not bad. I mean, to have 7 of 48, that's a lot of weapons. 25 were lost, or not lost, but like they were kind of like lost in the sense in a civil war they were lost from the kingdom. So like everyone, like there's 25 other weapons out there, or does that mean, or like do we have 7 of the 25 and the kingdom has the other 20, or like has the like the rest? Not sure, but I guess we'll see eventually. And yeah, I don't really know where else we're gonna go with it. I believe next episode we'll probably be getting more into Tatsumi using the eye now, if we keep it. When she said at first I need to break your weapon, I was like, not the eye! But she didn't break it. Good for Tatsumi. So maybe next episode we go into a little bit more of that, like here's your Imperial arm, go use it. We're gonna send you out on a mission with like Sho or Balat, I don't know. Or maybe another mission with Akame. Build that relationship up. But yeah, that was my little analysis breakdown of Akame ga Kill episode 4. So if you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you want to see me going through other animes, I've done Darling in the Franxx, Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann. Darling in the Franxx and Gurren Lagann. Those ones are like prime of me just going full theory force of like, alright, where's the show gonna go? Many times I'm wrong, but I have been told in my comments that some of the stuff I say could be good, like Elseworld What If storylines, but oh man, Gurren Lagann, that was a special show. That was great. But yeah, lads. Sorry, I'm just thinking Gurren Lagann. Yeah, next Tuesday, I'll see you for more Akame ga Kill. And while you wait, just check out all the other reactions. There's a gigantic playlist of a ton of shows that we've watched. Makai and I are going through My Hero Academia. We're all going through Gravity Falls. We've gone through Avatar. Makai and I are also going through The Legend of Korra. It's a great time on the channel. Really fun and chill times. So just stick around. Wait for next week for next Akame ga Kill. And until next time.